Hi group 1! How can you reconcile with your lover? You've got Four of Cups. The background story is Justice in reverse, and the advice is the Empress. I think, well, you've got Three of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and Knight of Swords in reverse, the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. I think it really depends on whether you, like, do you really want to reconcile with this person? I think that's what's saying here. Maybe it has something to do with your health or heart chakra, which means that love. So I think it's saying from the advice card here and Justice in reversal, these are two major arcana. So this could be about the turning point of your life experiences. If you don't want to reconcile, you don't have to, first of all, because Justice in reverse meaning that there could have been injustice in this relationship, and it's a huge one because these are major arcanas. And even if you don't reconcile, you're still going to be the queen, the empress. So I think you need to talk to yourself before you consider about reconciliation with this person. And if you still want to reconcile, I think I mean, can you see the picture of this tarot? It's almost like you have to be honest. First of all, like, you gotta apologize and you gotta be honest to your person. But at the same time, I have a feeling that you don't want to look like this anymore. You don't want to look like you're clingy to this person, because it seems like this person doesn't really self-reflect. Let me do some clarification to see a little bit more deeper. I mean, after injustice, you guys, if you don't want to reconcile, you don't have to. Like, even if you love this person, you really want to think about why you still want to go back in there, because there could be somebody else you can pour love to, right? Like, no matter what age you are, it's true. Okay. King of Wands, okay. Strong masculine energy. Wait a minute. Four of Cups is clarified by the Tower. Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. It's really either way. Yeah, especially with this card, maybe you have a children, like some of you guys could have a child, or if you're, maybe you could be trying to have a child with this person. I don't know exactly what you're going through. However, what your partner has done to you is a Tower, meaning that you were so surprised. It was out of nowhere. It was like unexpected events happened. And if you still need to reconcile, then you could, what you have to do is to kind of leave the past behind, you know, forgive this person and just move on as it is. But if you don't want to reconcile, it's really up to you. That's what it says. Yeah. So it's really, it depends on you. Yeah. Justice in reverse is clarified by Two of Wands, Death in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. I think you want to move on, actually. Do you really want to reconcile? Because Two of Wands is about, like, leaving, you know. You're going to leave, you want to leave to a new beginning. Maybe to a foreign country, so you might want to have a solo trip or a trip with your friends rather than to stay with this person. I think you're ready to move on. I mean, the Death in reverse is like the huge new beginning. I mean, Justice is clarified. The Death in reverse is like, I think you have found out that this person is not going to change. And Eight of Wands in reverse is like the you know, the picture of this tarot is like, problem is, even if you don't want to reconcile, I think this person's still going to follow you. That's the challenge here. So if you don't want to reconcile, you don't have to. I mean, maybe you shouldn't in this relationship. Okay, so the Empress advice is clarified by the Hierophant in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse is in 2 of Pentacles. I think it's almost saying that you don't have to reconcile. I would yeah, that's what I would say. I don't know exactly what happened in the past. Maybe your partner was like this, maybe following around other people all the time, and you're so fed up with it, and that's possible. And yeah, I mean, Hierophant in reverse, meaning that getting divorced. So maybe you guys are thinking about it. And you know what? There could have been a lot of fights as well, related to maybe children, or maybe the person was very immature. Or maybe this could be about family-in-law as well. It could be really like always trying to like distract your life instead of focusing their own life. And 2 of Pentacles, meaning that even if you get divorced or even if you are separated from this person, you can still juggle a lot of things and be financially stable. That's what's saying. So, for you, Group 1, if you want to reconcile, you have the power to do so. It's really you. If you want to reconcile, then, well, it might not feel fair, but you have to leave the past behind, forgive everything, and just forget what happened and just move on. Okay? And if you don't want to reconcile, well, it looks like my cards are suggesting you to not to reconcile, rather, and just be independent. And because you're somebody who can do it, you're somebody who are capable of being independent, and find your own happiness rather than stick to this person. I mean, King of Wands, you deserve somebody more stronger and who can take leadership. Yeah. So what I can say here is that don't underestimate yourself and be confident of your choice. And if you want to move on, you can. Okay? Yeah. That's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Group 2. How can you reconcile with your lover? You've got 10 of Swords in reverse, and the background story is 5 of Swords, and your advice is the Fool. And lapis lazuli, the stone, represent intuition as well. So I think your intuition is already telling you the truth about this connection. And with 10 of Swords in reverse, do you want to reconcile with this person? Because with the background story, 5 of Swords, meaning that your partner could be very manipulative or telling you a lie or always hiding things, and it's kind of hard to understand this person. This person is always thinking something inside them but never show them to you. And advice is a Fool, meaning that you might be seeking freedom from this connection. So this could be the time actually to think about not the reconciliation, but to leave, Well, let's see more clarification. I think what you can do here is to ask yourself, why do you still want to reconcile? Yeah, after going through this. Why after your heartbreak, or why, like, it seems like, yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse as well. It seems like you were hurt many times in this relationships, probably more than 10 times. And if this person is really hard to tell, then why do you still want to stick around, right? Because there could be another relationship, or there could be another opportunity, right? So I think that's what you have to do right now. I think your spirit is kind of concerned about this relationship. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. See, this person doesn't communicate. I wonder why. Seven of Swords. This person doesn't communicate. Ten of Swords in reverse is clarified by Page of Swords in reverse. See, again, communication cards in reversal. High Priestess in reverse and Page of Cups. Grip 2. Well, my cards are saying, if that doesn't resonate with you, then this could be not, well, this is probably not your reading, but what I see here is that this person really doesn't communicate. Maybe they don't know how to communicate, because this card is, well, these cards, like all these cards, page, 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 very immature, very mature. It's almost like a teenage person, and this person doesn't convey, or maybe doesn't have many vocabularies or phrases to convey what they're thinking in their mind. It's about mind, you know. Well, they could be manipulative, you know, mind, playing games with it, with your mind. This person could do that. And if, yeah, it's almost like Rihanna's song, you're only sorry when you're caught. Yeah, when you revealed things that this person was hiding, then this person could be a really like sweet lover, saying that, honey, there's nothing to worry about, I'm so sorry. That kind of vibe that I'm getting here. So do you really want to reconcile here? That's what you have to think about. Five of Swords is clarified by Four of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, all in reversal. Wow. I can see that you have been pouring so much love. And for some of you guys, even some money as well. Maybe you have invested so much in this relationship, both love and finances. But no coming back, you know. It's like losing games, meaning that it's not like you lost a game, okay? That's not what I'm saying. It's that this person, are they doing gambling or like, I don't know, very sneaky energy, because this person just take things for granted, but not in a, this is a difficult part, because it seems like this person, there's something that they have to face, okay, within them. Maybe it's their shadow, maybe it's their ego, or maybe their past experiences, past trauma. But this person is not doing anything to do self-reflection for them. So it's not like they have devil inside them, or it's not like they have like very toxic mindset. Well, they're not psychopath, that's what I'm saying. But they're very immature, that they just think that it's, how do I say this? It's just not their norm to give back to people. Yeah, it's not their norm. Well, you know what? You're so mature. I think you deserve a little bit more than, a lot more than this relationship. The Fool is advice, and it's clarified by Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, all in reversal again, and about finances as well. You know what? It really depends on your decisions, okay? But first of all, what you can do is to ask yourself if you still want to be in this relationship, okay? Because you deserve a lot more. You're somebody who can be financially independent. And it seems like you could be really tired in this relationship. Even though you try really hard, you've put so much effort and energy and time to like cultivate this relationship. If your partner is not ready, then you could be really tired. It could just lead you to the exhaustion, right? And what about money, you know? I'm not sure what's happening, but if you keep lending money to this person or giving money to this person, what about your money, right? Yeah. So I think the advice here, like I said, you have to ask yourself if you still want to reconcile with this person. And if you're seeking freedom from this relationship, my card is definitely suggesting you to seek freedom from this relationship. You should leave, or you should start preparing to leave this connection. And if you still want to reconcile, you got to be super optimistic about this relationship then. You see, well, everything's gonna be fine. I'll be fine. I can take care of this person or situation. It takes a lot of courage to do so. So it really depends on you. You know, it depends on which direction you want to put your energy to, your efforts to. Yeah, but what I can say is that I really want you to prioritize yourself. Your health is very important. Your money is very important too, because you are important. You deserve more than this. Yeah, that's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Group 3. How can you reconcile with your lover? You've got Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse as the background story, and advice is the Moon in reverse. There's something you haven't seen in this connection. Purity, right? Yeah. Pureness. Whoa. Who's screaming? Maybe the neighborhood. So maybe, yeah, child involved. Maybe it has something to do with your child, or maybe your inner child. How can you reconcile? If you want to reconcile with this person, what you can do now is to focus on the past. Focus on the good memories that you guys had together, and also good memories that you had with your family. The family that you came from. This could be about the memory with your mother or memory with your grandmother. Like positive nostalgic feelings, not the negative side, but the positive sides. And that's something that you need to focus on when it comes to reconciliation with your lover, because I think it's gonna give you insight about what love is for you. And Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Is this person controlling when it comes to finances or something that you're doing? Maybe about your talents. This person could be a little bit too, like, this person could become jealous when you show talents to other people, or you could be very beautiful. You know, you could be really pretty, and this person could be a little bit controlling when you dress up. Things like that. The Vice is the Moon in reverse. Like I said, there's something still hidden in this connection. So let's take a look. Let's do some clarification and see what we can find out here. Or is there something that you want to do? Maybe something creative. It could be intuitive. Maybe it has something to do with fashion with as well, like maybe sewing. That's what I'm seeing. Six of Wands. I think for Group 3, it's possible to reconcile. Yeah. Okay. Six of Cups is clarified by Two of Swords in reverse. Justice, okay. And Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't really know why, but it says that when you think about reconciliation with somebody else, well, this could be with your lover or maybe with other people as well. You need to think about the past, and in the past you could have difficulties choosing something for yourself because there was always somebody who decides things for you. And because of that, it could be making it difficult for you to choose the right one for you. The right one meaning that, well, this could represent the right person, but I think it has something to do with your talent or finances. So maybe the way you think about reconciliation is strongly connected to your mother or connected to the past memories or past influences. So you have to go back there and like see the definition of your reconciliation. And just know that you have choices too. Queen of Pentacles in reversal is clarified by the Emperor. Ten of Swords. Chariot in reverse. You have helped this person a lot. Okay, whoa, you have supported this person a lot. Were you a young carer when you were a child? I think that's probably affecting how you see love or how you see reconciliation in a relationship. And you know what? You're such a beautiful person. Like this tone, like you're so pure, you're so innocent, and when you committed to the relationship, you're 100% committed. You're hands-on with the relationship, and that's a beautiful thing. However, also I think your spirit is kind of worried that like don't sacrifice yourself too much. Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful to pour love to somebody's pour love to your relationship and pour love to your partner. However, at the same time, your spirit is saying that to take care of yourself. Okay, you always have a choice, so you can reconcile with this person for group 3. Yeah, it might be a good idea to reconcile even. However, you also have to remember that you should not underestimate yourself, and you should know that you deserve happiness. Okay, because giving in a relationship is exhausting you, right? Advice is the Moon in reverse. It is clarified by Two of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a way to reconcile with this person, group 3. There is. It could involve marriage as well, engagement, marriage, or even if you're divorced, maybe you could reconcile and remarry again. There is a possibility. However, you have to go on a journey a little bit. That's what you haven't seen in this relationship, which is to go back to the past, do some self-reflection. Why am I always feeling this way in the relationship? Or why am I always giving too much in this relationship? Or something like that. Well, it depends on each and every one of you. But you have to go traveling within. And like I said, this is a choice card as well. You always have a choice. You always have a choice to be independent. You always have a choice to choose your own path. So don't think that you're please don't think that you're in a prison, okay? You're not caged. You're not. So if you still want to reconcile with this person, what you can do today is to revisit your past and ask yourself, what's the definition of love to me? What's the definition of reconciliation to me? And what's the definition of the long-term relationship to me? And try not to give in too much in this relationship. Give love to yourself as well. Don't forget to prioritize yourself too, for your health, and especially money too. Funny. I was gonna say funny. I don't know what's funny about, but money. Maybe this person is very funny to be around. Or maybe you could be having fun in this relationship. Yeah. But balance is important, really. And again, the reconciliation is possible for group 3. Yeah, so that's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye!